Hey, what's poppin', sexies? It's your boy here, and we are back. We got some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and we have our Desert Banner trailer. So let's go ahead and run this bad boy and see what's up. Now, as far as predictions go for the silhouettes, I'm predicting... Okay, yeah, it is a Nabata theme, so Hawkeye seems to be right. And I'm thinking maybe Gold Mary, maybe Sumia, or I guess it could just be Altina, like a lot of people said. All right, so to the people that voted for Altina, I love that she has an app window, by the way. Oh, yes. Hell yes. That's the stuff, Papa. Or that's the stuff, Mama. That's what we like to see there. Okay, so we have double axes. Now, what are the name of these axes going to be? That's very interesting to see. Axe Infantry Altina. Okay. Wait, so why would Altina be in the Nabata Desert, though? That's the problem. Like, you would think she would be in Hatari. Like, she just crossed ship. I don't know. Arcadian axes, 11 might, 1 range, -1 special trigger. Unit attacks twice, even if the foe initiates, unit attacks twice. Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, inflicts attack, defense, and res -X on the foe during combat, where X is 20% of unit's res at the start of combat plus 5. Okay, so it's just always all stats -5, but then 20% of her res as well. Quite a lot of stat drops there. Also, if foe's attack can trigger foe's special, and unit's res is better than foe's res, inflicts special acceleration on hit on foe before foe's... Wait. No, they gave her scowl. What? This is not acceleration. This is scowl, bro. What? If foe's attack can trigger foe's special and unit's res is better than foe's res plus 5, inflicts... Yeah, this is scowl. Okay, scowl Altina. Here we go. Arms of 3, 2-hit special. When special triggers, boost damage by 40% of unit's res. And neutralizes DR skills by the foe from non-special DR skills. At the start of combat, if unit's special is ready and unit's res is better than foe's res, reduce damage from attacks during combat and AoEs by 30%. Or difference between stats times 3 up to 30. I believe this is pierceable DR. Right? Like, this works the same way as Vital Astra. Does it? Hold on. Does this work like Armored Flow, or does this work like Vital Astra? I feel like this works like Vital Astra. So this is probably pierceable. Alright, then we have Attack and Res Finish 4. Would be nice if we could get some level 3 finish skills. Oh shit, level 4 Bulwark? Okay. Yeah, Bulwark is kind of good, right? So like getting a level 4 of that. Foes with range of 1 cannot move through spaces adjacent to unit, and foes with a range of 2 cannot move through spaces in 2 spaces a unit. Does not affect foes with pass. They should have gave pass the middle finger, honestly. Like, screw that shit. You can't move at all. That would have been so good. Inflicts attack and defense -4 on the foe, and reduces damage from foe's first attack by 40% during combat. First attack normally means a first attack. Otherwise, it's a brave attack and then recover 7 HP. It's not that much better. They just tacked on some damage reduction, which, I mean, that's obviously quite good. And it's brave attack DR also. And then we have times pulse 4 also there. Seems pretty good to me. Scowling Altina, piercing DR, brave attack weapon, infantry type, so she gets access to a lot of good stuff. Yeah, this definitely bodes well for her, right? Man, I just love the fact that they introduce Altina in this game, and then she just becomes the ab queen. Like, every single artwork of her focuses on her abs. Oh, who is this? Is it... Wait. Okay, it's Juno? Yeah, so Sword Flyer. Why did I think that was Ursula again for some reason? I was like, didn't they do Ursula already? Nah, it's just Juno. Okay, so a flying sword type Juno. Alright, Blade of Sand, 16 might, 1 range, -1 special trigger. At the start of turn, if units in 2 spaces of an ally, grants speed and res up 6. Bonus doubler and null panic to unit and allies in 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Holy shit. Yeah, so, I mean, RIP, Legendary Eliwood at last. He's finally met his match. No, this is start of turn, bonus double or null panic to everyone in 2 spaces. That's kind of good, man. Yeah, like, with 1 unit, you can do this, and she's a flyer, so she can get, like, Soaring Guidance and Guidance 4. Yeah, that's it, man. Eliwood's done. That's it. If unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants all stats of 5 to unit, neutralizes effects that guarantee foes follow-ups and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks, and deals damage equal to 20% of unit speed during combat. Not enough here outside of the support, which is very strong. Like, there's not enough here for her to be a threat herself. Like, just all stats of 5, null follow-up, and then 20% bonus damage based on speed. That's pretty good, but it's not, like, insane. However, like, just being a support beacon, you give her guard bearing, you give her gambit. Well, maybe not gambit. She's got -1, so, like, yeah, probably just keep guard bearing, give her guidance 4. Speaking of, we have Attack and Defense Oath 4 here, new C skill. Surprised that they finally took this long to add that. And then Luna as well. Alright, so Juno's here. Who's going to be next? Oh, shit. Wait, is that Ewan? Wait a second. It's Ewan, right? No, not Ewan. Tormod. That's who I meant to say. Tormod. Wow, what an unexpected choice. Oh, okay. He's going to be the demote, though. He's a Red Tome infantry type. He came in slot 3. I didn't think there was going to be more RD stuff on here. Oh, he's got tempo. Oh, yeah, he's cooking. He's got speed and res tempo 3 as a demote. Nabata beacon plus 12 might 2 range at the start of the turn. If unit is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants unit can't be slowed by terrain. And desperations unit for 1 turn. Pretty good. Unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, gets all stats of 4, and deals damage equal to 10% of unit's attack. Wow, that's pretty good, man. That's like on par with an arcane weapon, honestly. Terrain bypass, desperation, all stats of 4, and then true damage based on attack. This is literally inheritable Red Tome, right? He's a Red Tome? He should be. Yeah, he's a Red Tome. Yeah, so, yeah, that's pretty good for your Cav Red Tomes. Like, the Groom Robin is an example. Alright, then he's got Draconic Aura, Speed and Res Tempo, and then Speed Res Gap 3. I'll definitely take Tempo 3 there, because we are starting to get level 4 tempos, which are very good. I don't think we have Speed and Res Tempo yet, though. We have Speed and Defense Tempo 4, and then we have Attack Res Tempo. That was a really sick attack, by the way. That's a really good attack animation for his inheritable weapon. And then here we go. Of course, we got the 2 baddies. Alright, so the baddies are the better. Green and Luis, and then it seems like Hawkeye is going to be the Tempest Trial. Holy shit, dude. Yo. Green just said, hold up, Altina. You ain't the Ab Queen yet. Oh my god, she is shredded. Alright, so Green Blue Bow infantry type. I love how Luis is like... Luis does not deserve to be served up with Green there. Green's got the thickness and also the muscles. Luis is not built like that. But I think Green is going to be the main unit, right? So here are the stats, by the way. 40 HP, 66 attack, 52 speed, 24 defense, 36 res. We're getting quite a lot of +6s there. Is that times pulse? Wait, what even is that? Hold on. What is going on here? Alright, Sandglass Bow, 14 might, 2 range, effective against flying, -1 special trigger. At the start of turn 1, grants special cooldown count -2. Okay, that is very good. At the start of turn, if units in 2 spaces of an ally, grants the following to unit and infantry and armored allies in 2 spaces. Unit can't be slowed by terrain, and unit can move 1 extra space. Holy shit. Yo. That's all in... Bro, that means your infantry allies just... All of them turn into calves. The ranged infantries are now calves. And they also go right through forest tiles. This is really strong. Dude, this is like legendary Hinoka level. What the hell? If unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack and speed up 6 to unit during combat and deals damage equal to 15% of unit's attack, including when dealing damage with a special trigger before combat. And also when special triggers deals damage equal to X% of unit's speed, where X is unit's max special cooldown count value times 10 plus 10. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's like Bunny Sonia Light. I think Sonia does 15. So that's like Bunny Sonia Light with true damage based on attack with this insane support effect with instant pulsing. We don't even know what their duo skill does yet. And then, of course, being infantry type, they've got access to shit like speed and defense tempo and so on and so forth. This is going to be a unit to reckon with. All right, Blazing Wind, Flash Sparrow, speed and defense tempo, pulse up blades. At the start of turn, grants attack and speed up X to unit for 1 turn. X is the turn number times 2 with a max of 6. Oh, wait, no, that's not as nuts as... I read that, like, making it sound like it was super nuts. It's not. And then grant special cooldown count -1 to unit. So it's just better times pulse. Pretty much. Now, times pulse 4 loops after combat. This does not. But this is also giving you stats and times pulse. Huh. Yeah, that's very interesting. Might need to test that out a little bit on some units. See if it's actually better. But you do get a little bit more special consistency with times pulse 4. But, like, obviously you're not getting stats out of that. All right, and then here we go with their harmonic skill. Grants Resonant Blades, Treachery, and Desperation. Oh, my God. Yeah, Treachery's kind of good. Desperation's kind of good. Resonant Blades is okay. I mean, it's just, like, in combat, attack and speed up 4. But, yeah, this is a pretty good harmonic skill. To characters from FE6 and FE7. Not the craziest roster, honestly. Like, FE6 and FE7 aren't, like, too recent in terms of what kind of stuff they can do right now. But for Irene herself, they're going to be able to clap really hard. Yeah, this is a nice unit. Are we going to start running infantry lines now in Aether Raid's defense? Like, who needs cav lines? Let's start running infantry lines now. On one of the forest maps, like, have a bunch of forest tiles, and then our units can just move down 3 spaces and nullify terrain. And then there he is, Hawkeye right there, his very beautiful, lovely daughter. Looks like she took up the mantle of all the musculature. So, good on Hawkeye, man. He did a good job there. He made a very wonderful baby. So, Hawkeye's got my thanks for that. So, we can spark on the banner, of course, if you got the Fey Pass. I think you want to spark Fry Green if you're summoning. Altina seems pretty good. It's just that she's like infantry Zelgius, ninja Zelgius. That's the closest thing I could say that she reminds me of. Is she better than Zelgius? Zelgius is definitely a better color, being blue. But Altina's going to have access to some really nice skills, and then she's infantry as well. She's probably about as good as Zelgius, except, like, he's got a better color. He's definitely going to have better defensive stats, too, because he's armored, but... Dude, Irene seems pretty good. So, I think that's going to wrap us up for this video. Let's go ahead and end on some very lovely artwork. And that's going to wrap us up for this one, guys. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. This is your boy Tacho signing out. So, take care, fellas. And I'll catch y'all again on the flip side.